Nashville used in new music. Sponsor of Fox 17 Rock and Review.
Welcome to the Fox 17 Rock and Review. My very special guest today, Lari White, hit songwriter that you've seen for years. You're a Grammy Award winner, and you've been in movies, written a book. You've done so much, and you got a new album out, after 25 years. What's the whole deal on this?
25 years of being a recording artist, yes.
Since you were 3.
Yeah, since I was 3. Good, I like that. Yeah, I signed at RCA Records back in 1991.
Child prodigy.
Yeah, it was amazing. And 25 years. Who can believe that 25 years has gone by?
Well, and I was reading about you too before we, had you in studio. And it's like, from your early work and everything you've done with the studio. What was the early studio that you signed?
Emerald?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so your early work there,
Yeah.
and then, you got with Rodney.
Oh, yes.
Singing backup.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the early days, back in Miami. My first professional session was actually in Miami at Criteria, and I sang background vocals for the Bee Gees, for Robin Gibb, actually, for his solo.
How awesome is that?
Solo album. It was incredible. All 3 of them were there in the studio. It was such a great start to the professional studio world, Yeah, then I came to Nashville right out of college. And
you've got a degree in engineering or producing, don't you?
It's a degree in music engineering, which is now you can find those programs pretty much everywhere. But at the time, I went to the only one in the country. It was the music engineering program at Miami, and I was the only girl in my class. And I knew I didn't want to be an engineer, but I was really fascinated by production and how people got the sound of the record that they got. And so it was a great training for eventually becoming a record producer, which I've really enjoyed.
And you also produced Toby Keith's hit record.
Yes, I did.
And that was kind of a big deal.
The only woman, the only chick producer.
I thought that was so awesome.
At that level, yeah, it was, and it was a blast. It was really great. I mean, Nashville, you get spoiled because you've got such unbelievable musician talent. So they make all producers here in Nashville look good. But yeah, I love making records myself and being the artist, but I also really love helping an artist realize their vision, get what they're trying to communicate, help them find the right musicians and find the right engineer and the right sound, and it's like directing a movie, it's putting all the right elements together. And I loved working with Toby. I loved this most recent album that I produced for Shawn Mullins.
Oh, yeah.
And he is just one of the most talented singer-songwriters on the planet. And
well, now you also had a few of your friends on this new album that comes out this Friday.
Yep.
You had old friends and new friends.
Old friends and new friends, yeah. Roy Parnell came and played slide on the new version of Lead Me Not. Suzy Bogus came and sang. Victor Wooten's playing bass.
I could so tell that was Victor when I was listening to the album.
Jazz tune, Champagne, yes. And then Delbert McClinton, who's just an absolute legend.
And you've done a few of the Delbert cruises.
I have. I've been fortunate enough. In fact, I just got off the ship a few weeks ago, and that's just a big love fest on the high seas. So yes, all of those great special old friends have come and appeared on this new project, and it comes out Friday.
Now the album, the special album like this is, to where with the special fold out and all, you can get on your website, right?
Yes, it's all digital. Everything's all digital, and you just go to a website and you download it. But I still like the package.
I do too.
I like to open it up and look at the pictures.
I like the artwork.
So I mean, you can get it on iTunes and Amazon. But if you want this special package, I have 1,000 of them that I made, this limited edition run of the actual physical CD, and it's both albums together in a special package.
When I was joking you earlier, when I was listening to the album, listening to all the songs, I felt like I had you on shuffle. because I didn't know if I was going to get, kind of the country-esque or kind of the jazz, kind of the soul, a little gospel.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But that's what I love about music. I mean, so many different styles of music have always spoken to me and moved me. And I studied classical piano and through my first year of college. So, and I love all of it. All of it inspires me and fits a different mood. So when I write or when I sing, I tend to just whatever I'm feeling at the moment or what I've been listening to, I really get affected by the music that I listen to. And
it shows. I think it's fun though, but I really like the stripped down version of your songs too, to where I actually had to think, it's like, okay, I think I know that song, but it's like it was such a stripped down version.
Great, good.
And so it was almost like a brand new song.
I love that because, of course, you know, some of those songs are 25 years old.
Yeah,
so
and you had hits with those.
for me, those songs have evolved. They mean something different. You know, That's My Baby was a love song that I wrote about my boyfriend at the time, who now is my husband. We've been married for over 20 years. We have 3 teenage kids. So
and you're going to do a show next week.
Yes, we are.
At the Bluebird.
We're playing the Bluebird Cafe on Valentine's night.
There
How
you go.
romantic is that?
Yeah, going to be romantic there.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
you playing music. I think it's going to be a great show.
Oh, it's going to be a blast. And the
Now, you
Bluebird
do something
is such
special
a
with
place.
Twitter also for your fans, don't
Well,
you?
you know, it's so difficult to get into the Bluebird if you're a local these days because it's such a popular international destination. People come from all over the world to go to the Bluebird, so it can be tough for the locals to get tickets. So what I do is I offer through Twitter.
Right.
I tweet. In fact, I'll be tweeting tonight, as a
Yeah.
matter of fact, that I will have a handful of like VIP seats.
There you go.
That if you click on the link in the tweet, you can go to my website and get like the VIP package,
That is
which
so
is
cool.
seats and some swag and CDs and stuff like that.
What a
And
great thing to do for
so
your
my
fans.
local fans
Yeah.
who love to go to the Bluebird and have a hard time getting in, you know, they know to look for
There you go.
that tweet.
Yeah, well, I want to bring up also about what you've been doing with teaching vocals through artistry.com, right?
Yeah, it's called
Artistworks.
artistworks.com. Yes, this is a new thing for me because I've never taught or coached, you know.
Yeah.
My parents were both teachers, both
Didn't
public
know
school
that.
teachers, so I know what it takes. I know what kind of commitment and hard work it is. So, but I have worked with a lot of singers as a producer in the studio.
Right.
And so I had loved working with singers to help them get the sound that they want, or maybe reach a note that they didn't know they could get. You know.
Yeah.
So when I was approached about teaching through ArtistWorks, I was kind of skeptical at first, but as I got to know this platform, which is amazing, so you sign up for a subscription, you sign up to the vocal school, the vocal course,
Right.
and there's a whole curriculum that I've created of videos,
Wow.
so you can learn different techniques and warm-up exercises, and
How great.
and then you submit you singing or you doing this exercise, and then I watch it, and then I film a video response.
Oh, how great.
And I post it.
So it's like having you there, and they can be around the world.
And I have a student in India, I have students in Europe, I have a student in South America, so really students from all over the world. And the coolest part of it is that all of the video exchanges become part of the library, the catalog of ArtistWorks. So all the students get to watch everybody else's lessons and
Wow.
exchanges. So
And
it's
learn
like
from that.
a big classroom, and it's amazing how much you can learn by watching the teacher interact with another student. So it's been a
Incredible.
blast. I'm really enjoying it.
You got a lot of things going on. Now that you're not homeschooling the kids anymore.
Well, thank God. the kids are finally up big enough that I don't feel like I have to be, you know, in the nest all the time.
Yeah,
So
you can actually go in the studio more, play a gig at the Bluebird.
Exactly right. It feels great. I'm getting back out on the road. I'm playing some dates around the country
Awesome.
throughout the year. So yeah. Hit my website, LariWhite.com, and
There you
can
go.
find out where I am.
Yeah, and also pick up a brand new copy of this incredible album, New Loves and Old Friends. And so many great songs on here, and I think you did an excellent job. And be sure and catch her this next week at the Bluebird. If you need a date night or whatever, it'll be a great time.
We call it the most romantic show ever.
Ever. There it is. Lari White, thanks for watching the Fox 17 Rockin' Review.
The Fox 17 Rock and Review is sponsored by Nashville Used and New Music.